Bom dia mundo. And happy Saturday everybody. After 4 days being cooped up in the house doing Story's potty training, it's the first time we've been out together as a family. Story doing some climbing. Whee! Rigid as a board. Having a little adventure. Park adventure. You've got lots to say. Yes, there's birdies all over the place and bees. Ready? It's been a very interesting day for us, parenting wise. Some of the most challenging days we've ever had. I think that Story's gradually getting the hang of this seesaw. I was going to talk about your potty training. I'm definitely beginning to get a little bit more of an idea how much more difficult parenting is going to be as time goes on. I mean, we always knew that it's going to get more complicated as time went on, but it's just when the reality kicks in. Go for it! Woohoo! Swing, swing!
Ready?
Go for it! Yay! You've been waiting for this, haven't you? Gentle swing. Look at that joy. It has been a bit strange not vlogging this week, but we are grateful for the time off because it has given us just that extra bit of focus to just spend the time with Story and not think about much else apart from how she's progressing. It's now the end of June and this is what the weather's looking like. It's quite warm, about 19, 20 degrees, a bit stuffy. We did have about a week of blazing sunshine when the temperature was about 35 degrees. But for the last 3 days or so, it's been like this.
It's been really grey, hasn't it?
Been grey.
The sky hasn't gotten blue.
No. You didn't really like this one last time, did you, Story? How does it feel now?
Bouncy.
The plan for today is to just gradually work our way through this park until Story's bored. And then afterwards, we're going to drive up to the Bussaco Palace and give Eden a walk. Eden needs some attention.
Good girl. Smells nice. Whoa, it's lovely. It's jasmine. Does it smell nice?
During this week when we haven't been filming, Story has actually started to construct little sentences together, which is really cool because a lot of the stuff we haven't actually taught her. The other day she said, "The brum brum is putu," which means the motorbike is broken, and she was pointing to her book and there was a motorbike having a tyre changed.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, it's madness.
Yeah, she's been doing loads of stuff like that and like putting...
Yeah.
Yeah, not...
Yeah. And you say things like the birdies are in there.
Yeah.
You like saying in there, don't you?
And this morning I was making coffee and she heard the machine turn on and she came running out to the kitchen and went, "Coffee, Mummy and Daddy."
Yeah, and you made us coffees, didn't you?
Yeah, she wanted to help.
Yeah. So I reckon maybe in about probably 6 months' time she'll probably be having like proper little chats with us. That would be nice.
Yeah?
We're just taking a nice stroll through the recently built Mortagua pathways through the forest. We remember when these were being built and now they're fully up and running, and I think they actually go to the next town. You can walk quite far down these paths. It's a good way for you to hear the birdies as well, isn't it, Story? And pick up leaves.
How beautiful is this though? The last time we came here it wasn't as grown.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's all nice and green and foresty now.
It's all that rain we've had, isn't it?
Yeah.
That extra spring we had, where it rained for an extra month.
Yeah.
That's a shame though, people just threw their rubbish down here. What have you seen? Water down there.
Water and Oh wow, look, he's blue. A blue tractor.
We're just saying to each other about all the rubbish that's been thrown around here. This place has only been here for a year, and as soon as you introduce humans into an environment, you just get mess and waste all lying around where there's places to sit. It's really sad. And you can see the wood is still fairly fresh, hasn't even been here for that long, and there's already graffiti and stuff all over the place. It's a shame. Look, Story, the tractor's moving. Woohoo! I kind of feel like we need to come back here with a bin bag and just start picking everything up.
I know, I feel like I want to pick it up, but we haven't got anything to put it in right now.
Didn't bring anything. Let's go this way. Yeah. I think the world is due a sharp wake-up call, isn't it, Sash? It'll take something big.
Yeah. No? You don't want to run? It's nice.
Thank you. Okay.
As you can see, we've got our car back. We had 4 new tyres put on and 2 track rod ends, is that right?
Yeah.
Track rod ends repaired and fitted, and it cost us €800. So we are feeling that a little bit, but we are very happy to have our car back. We picked it up last week from the Coimbra Mazda garage. Story enjoyed running around looking at all the cars in there, but hopefully we won't have to go back to that garage for a while.
Story's nappy is off because we're back in the house. This is how we're doing it now. When we go outside, she has a nappy on, and when she comes back home, she doesn't. So I'm not going to show too much of her. Mummy's making a raw vegan salad.
I am, yeah.
Yes, and we are utilising this Portuguese cabbage. We haven't used it yet. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's like spelled couve in like an English pronunciation, but it looks a little bit like kale. It's very tasty and very green. Before we went offline, we showed you that we bought this germinator, which is basically our way of growing fresh sprouts. These ones are actually radish sprouts, and they take about 3 days to grow. We're going to eat these now raw.
And here we have our delicious raw salad. It's basically a copy of what we put up on our lens, the same salad, and it has got loads of delicious stuff in there. Beetroot, kiwi, kale, spinach, chickpeas, carrots, sunflower seeds, and the dressing is mashed avocado with a bit of lemon juice and some sea salt and black pepper. And then we've got some extra carrot sticks there to go with some homemade hummus. And we're all having green juices as well with our salad lunches. This is the same green juice that I always make, but with a kale leaf in it as well. So it's kale, spinach, ginger, lemon, pears, water and chia seeds. Story really loves this green juice now, so that's Story's, and there's Jay's one there as well. Story's in the other room with Jay having her lunch already, and she's got avocado, banana and kiwis with her green juice.
Story's just watching Boy. I can't show her because she's over there with her pants off, but this is Story's favourite new programme to watch while she's been potty training. And because we've had pretty much nothing else to do apart from watch YouTube videos and follow Story around, this lady lives in Hawaii with her family, and she's a raw vegan, and she's just been showing all of her foods and like hauls and all the lovely fresh fruits they get out there. And that's one of the reasons why we've been inspired to have some raw vegan lunches instead of just too much bread. We've been eating too much bread recently, and we're experimenting with this. And right now, Story is feeding Mummy. Yum yum. And now you've got your green juice. It's funny because these kids, they're always drinking green juices, so now when a green juice appears on the TV, Story's like, juice, juice. How are the germinated sprouts?
Really good. They're really peppery.
Yeah, they're spicy, aren't they? But really good spicy.
Yeah.
So fresh as well, obviously, because we've just grown them ourselves.
Yeah.
And that is definitely something that I've enjoyed doing, seeing a success rate of something we've actually grown, and something that happens quickly as well. So you can grow it in about 3 days and just eat it straight out of the germinator.
We got about 3 handfuls of sprouts from 1 tablespoon of the seeds.
Yeah, and it's all mixed into the raw salad.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just going to enjoy our lunch now. If anyone's interested in seeing these videos, it's a lady called Ellen Fisher on YouTube. You can just look her up. We're off to the Bussaco Palace now. Eden and Story already in the car, but I thought I'd show you this. Bean update. Look at that. Beans are growing nicely. My mum will be very pleased because she planted all of these just before she left, and everything is still alive. When these get longer, we'll wrap them up on this trellis here, and we'll have some beans to eat. And the chilies are starting to sprout too. Eden's walk time. She's got her RTB on. Long time since I've seen one of those. Story's over there already. She's already out the car.
Having a lovely walk through the palace grounds now, and we are Story back there. We are just heading down to the Fonte Fria, the lovely fountain, because there's a couple of ducks down there, a couple of swans, so Story can feed them. She's been clutching her duck feed from the car, so she's very excited to come and feed the ducks. And we've made it down the steps and we're now at the top of the fountain. Eden's in, having a little cool down, having a little drink, Eden. Gonna try out your wellies, Story. Whee! Splash, splash. Woo! Oh no! The welly came off. And look at this doggy. Eden's having a proper bath now. Are you hot, dog? Come on then, let's carry on.
You just hiss at Eden?
Yeah.
Alright, maybe I'll keep Eden back. Yeah, pass me Eden. Okay. And you deal with this duck feeding business.
It's following Eden.
This swan really doesn't like Eden. Is he eating it now? Yeah, Story's distracted him with food now.
Good girl.
Yum.
Hey, he says yummy. Yummy. Yummy, yeah.
And look at this view from down here. Wow. Back up the steps. Come with Daddy. Have you seen the ducks yet? There they are. You having a chat with them? Let's go take some food there, yeah? You want to feed them? It's okay, it's a duck. Come on, let's feed the duck. Don't be scared. Go on, take some food, give them some food. Yeah? You can throw it gently. Good girl. They're enjoying that, aren't they? They're eating all the dry corns, aren't they? No. I'm still here. I'm still here. I just thought you wanted to be independent. Good girl. Oh. Good girl. Maybe say bye-bye. 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 Okay, here we go. We leave them to it. We had to keep Eden over here, obviously. Especially now, since we saw what the swan was feeling. We've just taken a seat down now underneath this lovely tree canopy. Story's eating... What have you got in your mouth?
She's got a raw ball.
One of these?
A date ball.
Dates and coconut and oats, isn't it?
Yep.
And she's got a tata in her hand. You love your tatas, don't you? Thank you. Very nice of you.
Well done.
You helping yourself to another cracker?